There's three things to consider when picking a bike to put a motor on. Number one, the size. Most motorized bikes have at least a 26-inch wheel, and the manuals for most of the two-stroke motors recommend a 26 to 28-inch wheel size for optimum gearing. A bigger bike usually has a bigger frame, which comes into the second thing you need to consider. Will a motor even fit? Just because it has the 26 to 28-inch wheel does not necessarily mean a motor will fit in it. You want to look for a bike that has a big central opening. You also want to look for one that has a nice top rail where you can mount your gas tank. They make carburetors that can pump gas, but it's going to be harder to tune your motor and creates more of an issue and really turns it into an advanced build that is not recommended for beginners. The third thing you want to consider, what kind of back wheel do you have? There's three main hubs that you can use. You can use a coaster bike, which has the brake in the pedals. Usually not recommended for a few reasons. One of the reasons being it can be harder to get your sprocket lined up because you have to sink it past the coaster brake arm. Another reason is they have issues. They are high maintenance. They are not made for that speed. And they can come apart if you're not careful. I have videos on my channel that show how to maintenance a coaster bike brake, but again, it creates more maintenance and turns it into a little bit more of an advanced build. The second style is a freewheel, which is a single sprocket wheel, but that does not have a coaster brake. It just spins. And the third, which is similar to the freewheel and how it works, is a wheel with gears. This one is probably one of the easier ones because the derailleur for your gears will help take up slack in your pedal chain while getting your motor chain right also. It's easy to get a sprocket centered up on it. You have a little bit more adjustment in and out to line it up because there is no coaster brake arm, and that is what I recommend for a beginner. So again, keep in mind the size of your bike, the style frame, and the back wheel are all important when choosing a bike to put a motor on to make a motorized bicycle.